Peace. So here we are, Tribe fans. This is going to be part one of our video series. We're just going to go over a few things that I've encountered over the past few weeks uh, dealing with this quadruple bypass. And just so everybody knows, it's there. It's there. Like, it's there. It's telling me it's there right now. um, so I, I have a past medical history of heart attacks. I've had a prior stent in my life, and about 5 years ago. And it really, um, literally one day I was like taking out the garbage and I walked out and was like, that don't feel right. And I knew immediately what that feeling was. And I knew we had a problem. So I started going back through, trying to get a hold of cardiology at VA, which is difficult enough as it is. I don't have private insurance. So I have one choice in life. Okay. They took me in, did a heart cath. The cardiologist basically put the wire in. They did it through my wrist right here. So literally no pain or anything like that. Much better than the growing area, which I've done before. But they put the wire in. Basically, he put it in and pulled it right back out and was like, you need to see a surgeon. A couple minutes later, surgical team walks in. And is like, we're about to do this. you know, um, what I didn't know at the time was I did have a 95% blockage on the Widowmaker, as well as some other significant blockages. So there was some scheduling going on. I have no family like here in Texas, right? I have a son, but he has a very young child, a newborn that he's going through stuff with. I just don't have anybody. I don't have a significant other. I don't have anything. I live in a one bedroom apartment by myself. So logistically, some stuff had to happen for me to have this done. Number one, a family member come in. So my sister was good enough to come into town and stay with me for a while. She's still currently here. Um, so, but during all of this, they never really said like, "Oh, you got a 95 or a 99 or any percentage blockage." They didn't really tell me anything. Like they just acted like, "Hey, we got to go do this, and it's gonna happen." Um, my thoracic cardiologist surgeon at the Houston VA. Um, I liked him from the beginning, from the very start. No issues. Very, this is how it is. You're going to do this, this, and this. I see great things if we do this now. He was very positive, very reassuring about things like that. Meanwhile, I'm still putting brakes on because, I mean, let's just be honest, I don't even know if I want to go through with it. I didn't. I've heard so many horror stories. We've all heard the horror stories, right? We've heard about you can't cough, you can't do this, you can't do that. You see my hands moving like right now, like literally 7 days later. I'm sitting in my house having this conversation with you. Um, One thing he did tell me at the very beginning was I use chest plates instead of like tying them up with surgical wire. And then I had to do my little bit of research on Google. Well, why isn't everybody doing this? Like, this doesn't make like, I don't, I don't know why anybody isn't home in 7 days like me. Like, let's just be honest. Is this a money thing? I mean, why not use the chest plates instead of some chicken wire that you're twisting around and knotting, which is always going to have play in it? You're never going to get that wire tight enough, which is why when people go through any kind of a bypass and they cut that breastbone open, when it splits back and they put it back with the wire, there's always play. So every time you breathe, you're going to feel your ribs expanding and contracting. That shit hurts for like 6 weeks. I mean, I've had a broken rib before. It fucking hurts. This isn't nothing like this, y'all. I literally, I'm not complaining, right? So he told me about these rib plates first. That was the selling point for me. You tell me half infection rate, half heal time. What else do I need to hear? Right? Like, okay, good. Glad we're doing that. So went over all of that, did all my pre-surgery things, did all of that kind of stuff, and basically went into a I went into a hold pattern for like a week because they had some other patients that were well worse off than I was. So I had to wait in line. And then, of course, they ended up calling me at the last minute, telling me, hey, get up in here. Let's go. That's how it always goes. I will tell you that when you I went in, everything like for real, just like was kind of smooth. I did the pre-surgery stuff like I was supposed to, washed myself, all that kind of thing. I'm just going to be perfectly honest with you. Shave every hair on your body. Every hair. Shave it off. Get rid of it right now. If you're going to go have any kind of open heart surgery at all, shave it all.